Hello Libra, welcome to your monthly reading for August 2023. This is for Libra, Sun, and Rising. And if you're new to my channel, I do a traditional Celtic cross spread. I also use astrology and my guides to help bring a lot more clarity to get more specific and detailed with your reading. Libra, I do this because I love you. I want you to feel like it's a personal reading, as if we are here one-on-one, rather than a general spread. Lastly, I use astrology because it brings a lot more depth to your reading. So, Libra, this is it. This is a big month, and it's a slow month, and you will appreciate it, okay? The reason why it's a big month, it's very different from June and July. First, let's get that clear. Very different. Pretty much the entire solar system will be retrograde. All right, Mercury is going retrograde August 23rd. Uranus is going retrograde a few days after that. So it is, when I say like, yeah, it's not a bad thing. I don't want you to think it's a bad thing. The reason why it's a good thing is because think about even last month, like things were crazy. Things were there was a lot happening. There was a lot happening in June and July. A lot of big transits, a lot of life-changing transits, a lot of really significant transits. Okay, now this month we only have about 15 transits that are, you know, worth noting. Okay, so it's they're big, and good 90% of them are amazing. Libra, they're amazing. Okay, second thing is that and so with these retrogrades, it's almost like you're getting this like you're catching your breath. Okay, and you're also getting this like really good view into what you want for you moving forward. All right, this is a time where you're thinking about, you're making a lot of changes in your life. You're going through a lot of transformation, Libra. You're going through a lot of transformation. You'll be thinking a lot this month. Okay, I want you to know that. Now, the other thing that makes August very unique is that we have two full moons, right? So we have a full moon in Aquarius that is going to be on August 1st. We're kicking off this month with a full moon in Aquarius. Two things here. One, Libra, I want you to go outside and I want you to just look at it. That's all I want you to do, okay? Full moons, for me, they're very like inspiring to just visually see. This is a super moon. That's why I want you to really go out. It's orbiting close to Earth. It's going to be this huge white disc in the sky. And, you know, for me, I even though I live in Brooklyn, I still get a good view of it. Well, super moons, because they're a lot bigger, or, you know, closer. So I always really just get lost in them, and so I find them very inspiring, clearing my head. It's just it's a beautiful thing. Okay, it's a beautiful thing. Now we also have a full moon in Pisces at the end of the month, and this one's a little it's different. It's different. Okay, we'll keep it that way. I'm not gonna lie, a lot of people may just be confused. You may be confused about something around this time, but we'll talk about that later, okay? And if you want, I think I have like, so I did a full moon in Aquarius, full moon in Aquarius video, what every sign can expect. So that should be up this weekend, okay? Just to give you a little bit more insight. I know members have access to it now, but it'll be open to everyone this weekend on Saturday. So I speak a lot more about what y'all should expect. Remember, full moons are completion. It's the end of things, conclusion. But with these, you know, conclusions and endings, there are new beginnings. Now, this full moon is in your 5th house of pleasure, love, romance, creativity, self-expression. So you get where I'm going here. All right, so the other thing about this month is again, it's all these trines. There's so many beautiful, wonderful, amazing trines. Even Jupiter's very active the first few weeks of the month. Mars is in Virgo for a lot of the month. So there's and doing these amazing trines, okay, and that's all happening in your 12th house of the subconscious, which is why you may be like, there's a lot that you may unroot. There's a lot of things where you may be just really reassessing things right now, especially with all these planets retrograde. All right, so is that it? Let's go ahead and do it, okay? Let's do it. Oh, I guess the last thing I was going to say is that, you know, with the Mercury retrograde, it does overlap Venus retrograde. You're going to feel this, okay? You are definitely going to feel this toward the end of the month. These are inner planets. So really reassessing a lot of things in your life, okay? Especially in a really deep level. Like, we're going deep, okay? Because not only is you're already doing that for the month with, you know, all this activity in Virgo in your subconscious, but Jupiter and Uranus in your 8th house, transformation, death and rebirth. I mean, like, we're talking big major life cycles here, changes happen in your life. So with that said, Libra, let's go ahead and get started. Let's see what's going on for you for August 2023. Again, this is for Libra, Sun and Rising. And if you are want to read for your Venus, your Moon, you're absolutely welcome to, especially, you know, with the fact that we do have 2 full moons and Venus is really at play this month. You may want to, if you know your birth chart, and I do leave all the astrological descriptions dates in the description box if you do want to follow along. So yeah, Libra, let's go ahead and get started. See what's going on for you for this month. The other thing that I was going to say, Libra, is that I was going to say something else. It'll come back to me, but Libra, I do a traditional call to cross spread. It really does bring the best overview. If we need to pull clarifiers, we will pull clarifiers. Secondly, Libra, oh yeah, my merchandise store is now open. So I know it was like, I wasn't sure if it was gonna open, but it's open now. And most of, like, 90% of the designs were based on your request. Like, I read your comments. I do. I love hearing from y'all. And so there are things that are specific for Libras. So definitely take a look. You can see the shop under this screen. But Libra, let's get started. Let's see what is going on. This is great. Wow. Oh my goodness. Ooh. Hello. You there, Libra? This is amazing. This is huge. I really love this. You're good. You are absolutely good. Let's get started. You got the Empress. Okay, so you got the Empress in your past. This is big. This is there's something new that's happening. You know, the Empress is, first of all, ruled by Venus. Okay, I said Venus is at play this month. Big time, big time. This is a month of breakthroughs. It's a month of transformation. It's a month of really, honestly, just like a sense of freedom, right? And so the Empress, ruled by Venus, Venus is in your 11th house. So could have been a lot of activity with your social network or a group that you belong to. You could have launched your own group or an organization. Maybe you started a motorcycle club, whatever it is, who knows? Or maybe you're thinking about it, or got involved in some sort of organization or group in some way. But the 11th house also rules your hopes and wishes. Okay, so that is a big thing. Remember, Venus is in Leo. We are in Leo season. This is a huge thing, okay? Oh gosh, you know, Libra, the thing I was going to say is, if you are new to my channel, remember after your spread to stick around, because I break it down week by week, okay? I pull a lot more cards, all right? So I haven't even talked about the fact that, remember, and I'm going to make the reason I'm going to talk about Venus is because there's something else happening in your spread here that's really just crazy. It's bonkers. But Venus is at play. Again, Venus is in your 11th house of your hopes and wishes, okay? That is absolutely a big thing. And then we have a new moon in Leo, mid-month, August 16th. New beginnings in your house of hopes and wishes. So this is absolutely amazing. The Empress is all about living life through, passion and pleasure. And it's really just, I mean, you're so glorified at this point. I want you to spend a lot of time in nature now. Okay, Libra? Some of y'all may be doing that, but there's this richness and just this, viscerality, is that a word, that comes with this card. It's just I love it. You do see the symbol of Venus there, right? And the Empress is a goddess, okay, not a queen, not a priestess, a goddess. This is huge. Okay, she is the universe. She is Miss Universe. All right, and then 3, all about new beginnings. She is pregnant, so birth of new things. Okay, some of y'all could have found out that you're pregnant or having a baby, and if so, congratulations. And leave a comment so I can congratulate you. But this is really, really just amazing. See the pomegranates all over her gown. That's a lot of fertility, right? But also that growth energy that I'm talking about. All right, and that just richness of life. You can even see the golden wheat here. All right, it is a brand new harvest. I mean, this is. Ooh, you're good. You're good. She is only one of 2 people who have the golden scepter, by the way. Okay, that golden scepter creates abundance, creates growth, love. I mean, like, you're good. You're good because look, and what you got in the heart year spread, you got the 9 of Pentacles. You're good, Libra. You're good. I love this. This is, and remember, this is not a weekly reading. This is your month. This is your month. All right. So the 9 of Pentacles. Speaking of Venus, look at what's all over her gown. The symbol of Venus. Love, beauty, money. It's a Pentacles card. You're good. You're good. This is a lot of abundance. This is a lot of independence energy that comes with this card as well. Remember, I talked about freedom, and there's going to be a lot of squares this month that like is really kind of like producing that freedom. That's just like this freedom to be who you are, being authentic, releasing things that you no longer need, that don't serve you well anymore. I absolutely, look at her. She's like a movie star. She's like a movie star. Look at her harvest. I mean, you're good. You're good. So a lot of y'all are going to be feeling that. A lot of y'all are moving into this place where there is I'm getting a lot of like personal wealth, like in terms of like, think about wealth in all areas of like, just like what that word in all matters of the term of wealth, like wealth in your family, wealth in relationships, career. But again, with the 9 of Pentacles, coming after the Empress, there could have been something new, okay, relationship wise. All right, that's just, we feel like really good, and there's like this abundance to it, okay, or career, okay, or ask yourself this month what resonates with you. But that's absolutely amazing. You did get the Chariot. Chariot came in your challenge area, Libra. So what's really interesting is that this is a card of like go, 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 right? This is moving past obstacles. It really is also balancing a lot of like those dualities that are happening in your life. Now, I'm not gonna lie, there is when the main message that's coming up is that things are just will be going so good for you in August. Don't do anything like reckless, right? Don't make any like hasty decisions. Don't do anything that could like jeopardize something that's, listen, here's the thing. Let's talk about this, okay, Libra? Mars is in Virgo, in your 12th house of your subconscious. So there could be moments of like things are so good and but there's some, the 12th house, it is a subconscious, but it is also like intuition, it's dreams, but it's also like self-sabotage energy. It's also like facing your fears. So there could be something that's just like you're in your car, everything's great, and then you're like, you're good. Don't do that, okay? There could be a moment, because I'm not gonna lie, there are some aspects this month where it's just like, oh. And so as long as you are like trusting your intuition, you're in a good headspace, you know that everything's fine for you, you'll be fine, okay? You'll be fine, all right? Just don't like, okay? And you'll be good. The Chariot, again, is all about moving forward. So there could be a moment where you're just like taking a step back, and we do not want to do that, right? And that you cannot go back in time. So this is a good time to reassess things. You can go back in time, like reassessing things to help influence like how you want to move forward. but don't like don't let your past dictate your future, basically. Okay, now you did get Temperance. I love this. I love the fact that you got Temperance in your crown, because I don't know if you remember, you got it in your future before, in your last reading, right? So this is really great, because now it's come here, and it's like that mind, body, soul. It's that connection. It's a lot of intuitive energy, a lot of just like balance energy. You are the, you know, the zodiac of balance. So I love the fact that Temperance came up in your crown. It's almost like you know that there is like the things that you want, slow and steady. All right, doing at your own comfort level, not trying to force anything, going at your own pace. Things are good. All right. And if you feel that, you know, that may be the thing where you feel like maybe things are not happening fast enough, just know that you are going to get there. Don't try to force anything. Okay, don't try to force anything, especially if it's based out of like anxiety or stress. Just this month, just enjoy the ride. Okay, just enjoy the ride. All right. If you do feel like there are things that like, this hasn't happened for me yet, or I need to get this done like ASAP, or the, you know, like those kind of like anxious moments, rather than think about that, think about how good it will feel when you get to that point, when you get to the finish line, when you get, do you know what I mean? Like, because it's gonna come. Just think about the moment it'll come, and just enjoy the ride, because you have the Nine of Pentacles in the heart of your spread. So please just enjoy the ride. All right, now you got the Four of Swords in the root of your spread. So when I say enjoy the ride, okay? Do not, well, the Four of Swords, first of all, is ruled by you. This is a, you know, a card attributed to Libra. All right, so what I love about this card, it's all about stillness of mind. All right, so it's almost like that's what's really fueling you. It's like things are good. You have like a very feel good spread. Yeah, you have a feel good spread. All right, this is meditation, this is relaxation, this is recovery from, you know, anything that has been challenging. You're good. Just remember what I said earlier. Mars in Virgo in your 12th house is a thing where it's like there could be, Mars just wants to go, 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 go. Your subconscious doesn't. So there could be like a little bit of tug of war. So that's why it's like, I love the fact that the Four of Swords did come up in the root of your spread. Spend that time just like chill, right? You're in your convertible. The windows are down. You got your dog in the seat next to you. You got a big old lollipop pop in your hand, and you're wearing, you know, the sunglasses that you think are cool, and so you wear it, and then you start a fashion statement because next thing you know, everyone else is wearing it. That is what your spread is like. Okay. You're good. You got the Hermit, okay? Now, this Virgo energy is really strong, all right? The Hermit is Virgo, by the way, all right? So remember what I said, Mars and Virgo, right? So the Hermit, really, really just, ooh, when I say going within, you're really going to be doing that. With a Hermit, you got the Four of Swords here, you got Temperance in your crown, okay? Just enjoy the moment. You're about to move into this place where you're going to do a little bit more like soul searching, like in a really good way, okay? It's almost like you have made some achievements. You will make some achievements this month. And it's like, what's next? Like, or even like you may be at a place in your life where you are, again, thinking about what's coming as well, all right? So, again, don't try to force anything. Don't try to like, you know, go with the flow. Go with the flow. Enjoy the ride. The Hermit in your future, you're going to go deep. This is all about soul searching. It's all about like, he's made all these achievements, right? He's climbed the top of the mountain at this point. And so when you do that, when you have this kind of, like, think about those people who climb like Mount Everest, right? It's such a long journey. It's such a big accomplishment. You think the first thing they do is go to a bar? No. They spend that time just, look at what I've accomplished, you know, and they have that like really tearful, joyful moment. Like, have that, okay? Have that. Just Just go enjoy the ride this month, all right? Enjoy the ride. You're good. You're absolutely good. You really are going to be going deep this month. You are, okay? But also, you have all this like newness in your life, and you have all this abundance, and just feeling just free. I love it. Libra, you're amazing. Let's get to your stuff. Libra, if you like this reading, it would be great if you like, subscribe, leave comments. You know I love hearing from you. I always say that word funny. Comments. Libra, and if you're a subscriber, thanks so much for being here. Y'all are amazing. I honestly would not be here if it wasn't for you, so I really do appreciate it, and I am truly grateful. And I don't know if you can tell, I'm in a really good mood. I had some really fun phone calls today, and so I'm in a really good mood today. I'm in a good mood every day. I'm just feeling especially like... All right, so, Libra. Come on. Okay, we're going to do this. You got the sun. You're fine. Libra, you're fine. Okay? Just keep your eyes on the prize. Don't try to force anything. Don't try to, if you are going to go, really deep, doing that soul searching... Unroot things, okay? Unroot things that you don't need, okay? Unroot things that you don't need, things that are going to be holding you back, especially if it's things that you are anxious about. Ask yourself, and if there are, don't avoid it. Stay there. Ask yourself, why is this making me anxious? Once you have that answer, then you can start building reason, working toward not being anxious about it, right? That problem solving part. But you got the sun, so you're fine. You're fine. Just go. You're fine. Just be very optimistic this month. This is a card of optimism. It's the sun, okay? If you've ever gotten a tarot reading, the sun is the biggest yes. It is also the most powerful thing in the world. We're all alive because of the sun. Our solar system exists because of the sun. Remember I said this is a month of freedom and feeling free. You see the wisdom child, right, on the white horse with the red banner. This is you're good. You're absolutely good. All right, you're really good. You did get the 5 of Swords in your external factors area, so there is something. Remember I said you're going to be going a little deep this month. It is because there is this tug of war energy that's happening. You see there's a battle that's been had, but this man here still wants to continue. I'm getting more of an energy. This is, first, swords are the mental suit. So it is communication, it's logic, it's intellect, but I am getting more of an energy of this is actually up here for y'all. There's this tug of war. There can be this moment of being conflicted about something this month, but remember, you go toward the sun, enjoy the ride, and if there is that moment, face it head on. Okay? Face it head on. Don't let anxiety or stress or any low energy frequency, don't let it control your destiny, right? Or your path to enlightenment. You'll be fine, okay? Because you will be going deep. It's clear. Okay? And don't go in reverse. We're moving forward, all right? We're moving forward. But that's the thing. And, there is a possibility that there could be some sort of conflict that does happen in your physical world as well, whether, with a partner or a family member or, even with, a friend or whatnot. But ask yourself, is it, can you nip this in the bud? Is this something that's even worth your time, right? Choosing your battles wisely is so important at this time, especially internally, right? Is this thing that's causing me anxiety or stress, is it really, really something that I need to dwell on, or can I just enjoy life, get in my convertible with my dog and put on those cool sunglasses? It's going to start, the next big fashion trend, right, Libra? You got this, because you also got the 10 of Pentacles. You're good. You're good. That's all you want right now. And it could be the reason why that, reason why I was getting an energy of this tug of war is there is this, it's almost like a lot of Libras know what you want. or you have this idea of this path to your, you know, where you want to go, and there's a sense of you that wants to fast track it, like it's not happening fast enough. Remember, I said from the very beginning, these retrogrades, things are going to be moving a lot slower than they were in June and July. Okay, basically the entire solar system retrograde. So it is a time for you to just take take a deep breath and be cool and enjoy the ride. Okay, enjoy the ride, and a lot of things will come up. Okay, retrogrades, you know, there are moments where, you know, you do reflect. Okay, so it is a time to reflect. All right, now you're going to be fine. You got the King of Swords in your final outcome. Okay, you're gonna do. You're gonna be absolutely fine. I absolutely love this for you, especially because, well, he is the, you know, this is all about power and authority, right? He's the only king that he looks directly at you. Okay, no other king looks directly at you. He has nothing to hide. He's faced all his truths. He's not what would you call it? He's not hiding anything from himself, or he's not, you know what I mean? Like he's faced all his realities. It's like he's good. But the other thing is, like, he's so headstrong, and he's got his head above the clouds. He's very strategic, very, you know what? He's like that kind of king. He's also Aquarius, you know, King of Swords. Kings are fixed, swords are air, and so Aquarius is a fixed air sign. Now, remember what I said. We're kicking off the month with a full moon in Aquarius, so there is going to be something, a sense of something that brought you pleasure, something that brought you a lot of fun, or maybe even a relationship, or something that, a way that you express yourself. Something could gradually come to an end around that time, because full moons do bring conclusion, and you are going to have this dark moment of clarity, and it's just like, okay. And it's not even like, it's, I don't want you to think of it as a bad thing. It could just even be something that you've outgrown, you know? Like, I have loved sun chips all my life. But now I think I'm going to do flamin' hot Cheetos. You know what I mean? Like, there's gonna be just the end of something that brought you a lot of fun and pleasure, and moving on to like something else. Okay? So for a lot of Libras, that's going to, and remember, these aspects definitely going to have more impact on Libra risings, but it's going to affect all Libras. All right. And obviously that is like a very mild analogy, but again, just keep that in mind. And you know, I will have that full moon video out soon this weekend. Now, as I promised you, I'm going to break it down week by week, let you know what's going on every week this month, just to give you an idea of what you can expect. Okay. This is in addition to the weekly readings that I do. So like I said, we're kicking off August with that full moon in Aquarius. The same day Mars is trining Jupiter, which is absolutely amazing. I love that. And then the sun squares Jupiter on the 6th. Okay, and that, again, that's more of just like a breakthrough. That's a huge breakthrough moment. Remember, Jupiter is a planet of good fortune, good luck, prosperity. So it is in your 8th house. Okay, so transformation, death, and rebirth. You are having breakthroughs, big ones. Okay. And for a lot of Libras, 8th house also rules like joint resources. So there could be some sort of attention around that. So other people's money, it could be like inheritance, investments, bonuses, commissions, you know, debts that you're paying off. 8th house also rules sex too. So there could be some activity around there if that is something of interest to you. Hey, we're all adults here, right? So the first week of August, let's see what's going on for you, Libra. You're good. You got the Knight of Wands. I mean, like nothing's gonna stop you from like getting what you want. It's almost like there's also a sense of like learning something new that's coming through. There's something that you've learned, something new that you've learned, that's going to have some sort of profound impact on you now. Okay, so keep that in mind. That may be like, for some Libras, you may feel that, you know, Also, you know, there's a big connotation to travel with a net of one. So some of y'all could be traveling around the first week, okay? And travel is always a force of good. So I love that. I always encourage it. Now, the second week of August, we have Venus squaring Uranus, an exciting day. I love this. Another breakthrough day, okay? Big moment of clarity, especially that same day. Mercury is trining Jupiter. Oh my goodness, that is, come on. That's huge. That's huge. You could hear good news around this day, okay? You could hear really good news. If you do get presented with a contract, it's a great time to sign a contract, especially because on the 13th, just a few days after, the Sun is conjuncting Venus. I mean, we have a huge Kazemi that day. Huge Kazemi. I mean, this is big. This is big. This is a lot of pleasure, okay? Also, remember, Venus is in your 11th house of your hopes and wishes and your social network, so be social, all right? And again, this is when you may start that new group or organization. What was it I said? Motorcycle club? But anyway, let's see what's going on for you for the second week of August. You just got the card of, look at him. What does that remind you of? It reminds you of a genie, right? That's why I say this is the genie in a bottle energy, okay? This is the wish come true card. Now, remember what I said. Venus is very active, and then we have that Sun, Venus Kazemi on the 13th. Remember what I said? Venus in Leo, okay, is in your 11th house of your hopes and wishes. You're good. Something you want is coming to fruition. Something that you want is happening for you now. Okay, Libra? So, very excited for you. So the third week of, let me just pull up my calendar here. Third week of August. This is an interesting week because it is on the 15th, the Sun squares Uranus. This is actually a very challenging aspect, the most challenging of the week. So it's one of those days where you just might want to pivot, be ready to pivot. Something may go sideways. It's a tense aspect, but as long as you keep your gratitude high, be cool, right? Enjoy the ride. Don't get into like moments. You'll be fine. And what's really interesting about this week is the day after is that we have the new moon in Leo again in your 11th house of your hopes and wishes and your social network and groups you belong to. But that same day, Mars is trining Uranus. I mean, talk about freedom but talk about like unexpected moments of surprise, like amazing, like it's so interesting. It's so interesting. I'm not gonna lie. Those are the two biggest aspects, but it's almost like it's like those cartoons when you do a double take, like what just happened, because you go straight from this like challenging aspect to this like like, you know, when you watch HBO and you turn on HBO and it's that like that angelic noise. It's like that day. It's like that. On the 16th. Anyway, let's see what's going on for you, Libra, for the third week of August. Oh. You're good. You're good. You got the Hangman. So, a lot of the ways that so the Hangman comes right before the Death card. So Death card is all about transformation, and so you have to prepare before this big transformation. It's what he's doing, and so he's hanged himself upside down. Something very dramatic, to look at things in a different way, to look at the world in a different way, in a new way, changing his perspective. You know, literally flipping his mindset. He's flipped himself upside down. Okay. And it's also surrendering those things that no longer serve him. While remember, it's all about moving forward, not moving back. Okay, this is you're good. You're good. A lot of spiritual energy here. Okay, with the Hermit, with the Hanged Man, with the Four of Swords. I absolutely love that for you. I absolutely love that for you. You know, on this day of the new moon in Leo, it really is bringing this new beginning, this new opportunity. You know, as you can see, coming after the wish come true card, and then this new perspective. It's wow, that's actually huge. And even though the planets are a lot of them are retrograde at this point, Pluto, Mars, and Jupiter are forming this brigade that's really like just kind of like in your favor, like your squad. I've been making the analogy in other signs. It's like you're Beyonce, and Mars, Pluto, and Jupiter are your backup dancers. They're like really, I mean, like you're good. Now, the last week of August is not only the biggest week, it is because there's a lot of aspects. Okay, we have Venus square Jupiter on the 22nd. This is another breakthrough moment. We have Mars opposing Neptune. We'll talk about that during my weekly. We have we're officially moving into Virgo season. Okay, so Sun is moving into Virgo. All right, so on the 23rd, that same day Mercury goes retrograde. Okay, and we're going to talk about that more in my weekly. That's going to be until September 15th. Mars is trining Pluto on the 24th. Huge day, big day of personal like empowerment. This is absolutely big for you. That's gonna happen, and you may feel that in relationships. You may feel that in a family matter, something that like home related as well. Mars is going to leave Virgo and move into Libra. Yeah, your sign. So at this point, and then of course we're going to talk about that more in the weekly. And then we have that on the 30th, the full moon in Pisces. Okay, Libra, that's going to be a confusing day. And again, we'll talk more about that during the weeklies. So Libra, let's see what's going on for you for the last week of August. You got the Two of Pentacles. When I say you're really learning something, you really are. That's an energy that's coming through, but there's also something that you are going to, again, have to... Okay? And I think you're going to be ready for it, you know, because it's happening during the full moon in Pisces. Completion, right? Coming right after the Hanged Man, where he's making the sacrifice and sacrificing the things that no longer serve him well. I mean, but there is, you know, a sense of imbalance with the Two of Pentacles. So it looks like, it's not a bad thing. It's just saying that now you may have a choice between two job offers, or you may, do you know what I mean? Like there's just something that you're going to have to get. It's like, think of like a scale, right? There's, first of all, you have to have two for a scale to work, right? Two sides. So it's like it's a little like this right now, but there's going to be something that you have to do to make it like even, okay? And that can be something in your physical world, likely something in your physical world at this point. But a lot of it's going to have to do with your like identity and being authentic to yourself. All right, so Libra, you have a great like feel good spread. I really love it. I mean, this is amazing. It's just, you know, if you feel like there's stuff going on up here, just unroot things, okay? Unroot things and you will be fine. Libra, thanks so much for tuning in. If you like this reading, it would be great if you like, subscribe, leave comments. I love hearing from you. And if you are a subscriber, thank you so much for being here. I will see you next week. All right, bye-bye.